Now, for some reason, some people think I'm trying to make my Honda look like a Harley Davidson. I'm not trying to make my Honda Chopper look like a Harley Davidson. I'm trying to make my Kawasaki Mean Streak look like a Harley Davidson. And recently, I added a police-style tour pack on this thing because I was wanting a little more storage, something lockable. Because the idea is, and I keep saying this, I've been saying this for like a year and a half, is I kind of want to do a little more traveling on this bike, and I haven't really done it yet. And if I buy all the stuff to do it with, then maybe I'll get around to doing it. Well, probably not. She also needs tires, like probably, like sooner than later. But it's actually a pretty neat little box there. It is cheap plastic, about 130, 140 bucks on eBay. Mocked it up with this perforated plate because that's what I kind of had at the house. And the reason I went with the police style instead of like a normal size tour pack is because I think the tour packs, even on the Harley Davidsons they're supposed to be on, they hang like way too far back. Like it'd be sticking out like way too far, and I wanted something to scooch up closer. Look, I'm not going to have a passenger on this bike, okay? I've been riding for quite a few years now. Haven't had it yet. Almost did. I don't know why I put my glove on because my keys are in my pocket. But I don't think it looks too out of place. But I am kind of digging the setup. Previous owner put the Batwing fairing on there. The tour pack doesn't look as big as I thought it would, especially with the Batwing on here. And also, because it is so narrow, I can still get my saddlebags, no problem. But what we're going to do today, because what you guys saw on the inside, I can open it back up, why not, is there's no liner or anything in here. So we're going to go to a big box hardware store and see if we can find a piece of like rubber or a carpet or something that's going to kind of fit in here just to keep things from getting scratched up. And I'm sure some of you are probably thinking, hey, Lucky Aces, the Mean Streak's a muscle cruiser, not a touring bike. Why didn't you just buy a touring bike? And I'll tell you why I didn't buy a touring bike. It's because I really wanted a Mean Streak. And I just like the idea of the muscle genre of vehicles in the first place. I mean, because the idea behind like a muscle car, or in this case a muscle bike, is you take a small framed vehicle, you put the biggest engine you can in it, and you just send it. Because I've done some comparison between, okay, this is a 2008 Kawasaki Mean Streak Special Edition. It's a 1600 engine that's already had work done to it before I got it. Chromeworks 2-in-1 exhaust, Baron matte black intake, Barnett clutch kit, and it's been dyno tuned. And for what I paid for it with the mileage on it, what's been done to it, I think I got a really good deal. And at the time, I mainly just wanted a big V-twin. My like touring and distance and trips were not really on the table. But it's hard to justify now getting rid of a perfectly fine running motorcycle that's perfectly capable of doing what I want it to do to purchase another one to do the exact same thing. Because I've compared the specs between this and like the Kawasaki Nomad, the 1600 and the 1700. Essentially, the 1600 is the same engine with a couple little touches for the Mean Streak, like a hotter cam. They did some different tuning, something at the factory. I don't know all the details, and I'm not going to look it up because I'm lazy. But on paper, the Mean Streak weighs 650 pounds, and the Vulcan's over 700, because I just don't like the idea of having a big, heavy bike. Now, on the highway, that's probably what you want. This gets pushed around a heck of a lot less than my Honda Shadow 750 does. So the stability on freaking cruising interstate is amazing. But what about when you get to where you're going? You know, I don't want to cruise a couple hours and, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Get to where I'm going and then just not want to ride the bike because it's just, I'm just tired just wrestling this thing all day. And yeah, I mean, I just didn't want 800-900 pound freaking bike. Some of these big Harley baggers, man, I don't know how y'all do that every day. I equate it to like, at one point I had like a big lifted F250, 6.0 power stroke, bulletproofed, all that. And when I was towing my Jeep with it, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And then unfortunately, my the vehicle my employer provides me for work started to have a little bit of problems. And I was driving my truck every day, and that thing sucked. As a daily? No, that thing sucked. That's what I don't get about like the 800-900 pound Harley crowd. I mean, I get it. I mean, I get the name, I get the heritage, I get the prestige. I get it. I understand why you want one. Your daddy had one. Everybody you know had one. You grew up around them. That's cool. But I just don't want to deal with the freaking heaviness all the damn time. But just trying to think about it from a practical standpoint, man, I'd rather be on this for sure. I'm in the wrong lane. I don't usually come this direction. I need to be over here. I'm going to the home improvement store. We need to be right here, actually. Here we go. I don't usually come at it from this direction. This is all new to me. Maybe not new, but you know what I mean. All right, there's the bike. We're kind of over here by ourselves a little bit. Now, the thing we're looking for, it's basically a rubber mat. It said it was in cart start, open bay, whatever the heck that means. So let's go see what we can figure out. All right, so apparently cart start is legitimately right inside the front door. We got this 18 by 24 inch utility mat for like $5. I mean, you can't beat that. And apparently this was unlocked the whole time. Not a fan of this cable already. It's kind of getting on my nerves. So what I'm thinking is we got the length of that way. It'll probably just end up being a cut just like that. And just leave her stuck in the bottom. Perfect. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Because I'm sure you can get, at least I know with the other tour packs, you can get some different kind of inserts and liners. I'm already not digging this lock. Like, what is this thing's issue? Why is this... There we go. Buys cheap tour pack, complains about cheap tour pack. I guess I can't really complain too much about that box considering what I paid for it. I keep wanting to call it a top box. Technically it's a tour pack, but they're kind of the same thing. This is where the Harley guys get mad at me because I didn't call it by its official government name or something crazy like that. I don't know. But now that we got that box, and yeah, we probably could have gone with something smaller. But I kind of like the idea of being able to shove a whole backpack in that thing. I will be honest though, I am kind of trying to force this bike into doing something it's not. I mean, because of course, yeah, I mean, it's not a touring bike, it really isn't. And yeah, sometimes I kind of wish maybe I should have bought the Nomad, maybe I should have bought the Vaquero, seems cool. The big full fairing one. Or I mean, I guess I could have bought a Harley Davidson. But you know what? I kind of wanted to be different. You know, it's all different strokes for different folks. And I'm particularly fond of my 2008 Kawasaki Mean Streak 1600, and if you'd like to know more about this bike, you can check that video out right here. And as always, y'all be good. See ya.